Introduction to Google Tools. Chapter 2, A Glance Inside Webmaster Tools. Lecture 2, Webmaster Tools. There are three main areas that we want to review within this lesson. The three main areas to review are going to be site configuration, which has to do with managing your website, your site on the web, which is how Google sees your website, and diagnostics, which is where Google might be getting stuck when crawling through your website. How to use Webmaster Tools. There are a number of different things that you can do with Webmaster Tools and the data there. One is to check the crawl rate, check the crawl statistics of your website. Are there any 404 errors that you need to address? Is Google getting stuck when crawling your site? When is the last time that Google crawled your site? You can also take a look at the internal and external pages and the way that you link pages together. You can see if a particular anchor text is overused. You can see if the number of inbound links from a certain site are disproportionate to the rest of those on the web. You can also see which keyword search queries on Google actually lead people to your site. If you've ever wondered, are people finding my site through keyword XYZ? You can tell that with Webmaster Tools. You can also take a look at statistics on how Google indexes your site. You can see what Google sees as the most important keywords on your website and learn more about how it views the content there. How to verify Webmaster Tools. Before you can use any of the tools within Webmaster Tools, you first have to set up an account and verify that you actually own or control the website that you're looking to get statistics for. There are 4 methods to do that. The first is to add a meta tag to your homepage. This essentially means copy-pasting a certain code into the homepage of your site. The second method is to upload an HTML file to your server. Generally, if you have the ability to upload an HTML file to a web server, it's assumed that you own or control that site. Another way to verify Webmaster Tools would be to add a DNS record to your domain's configuration. The most popular method, however, is to use Google Analytics. If you already have a Google Analytics account and you've already got your website set up in Google Analytics, you can just use this same Google Analytics account to connect with Webmaster Tools without having to copy-paste any more code, upload any files, or add any records to your DNS. Webmaster Tools will then check to see that the specific tag, file, record, or code is present. If it is, Google will consider you to be the site owner or controller and will enable you to see details about your website through Webmaster Tools. Once you get in, the Webmaster Tools dashboard looks kind of like this. There are 3 main areas that you see in the dashboard, and they lead you to most of the features within Google Webmaster Tools, although there are some more features on the side menu, which we'll get to in a minute. You have the crawl errors section over on the left, which details at a glance the statistics for Google having crawled your site most recently. In the next box over, you see search queries. This is useful for understanding how your website is appearing on the search engine and whether or not people are actually clicking on it when they see it. You see the blue line on the graph represents impressions, or the number of times that your site actually showed up in Google search results. The red line represents clicks. For most website owners, the number of clicks will be significantly lower than the number of impressions. Just because your website showed up on the search results, it doesn't mean somebody clicked through and went there. The third block that you see is the sitemaps block. You can click on the sitemaps block to get more details, add and upload a sitemap, and see more statistics having to do with your sitemap. And on that note, let's go into more details on sitemaps. Generally, you create a sitemap in XML. Why is this? We want to ensure that search engines, like Google, see all the pages in your website. If you don't have direct links going to every single page on your website, Google might not even know they're there. Google crawlers tend to discover things by following links from other pages. So if you have pages on your website that are not linked to, Google might never know about them. So how do we get an XML sitemap? The good news is you don't have to be a coder or a programmer to get one. There are websites out there that will make one for you for free and let you download it. You can go to sites like xml-sitemaps.com or web-site-map.com. And lastly, XML stands for Extensible Markup Language. Here are a couple screenshots from xml-sitemaps.com depicting how easy it is to get your sitemap. You would just start by entering the URL of your website. Then you let the crawler start, wait a few minutes for it to finish, and then it'll have a file for you to download. And you'll be able to download the file called sitemap.xml, which is generally the first of all of those files that you see. In conclusion, by regularly monitoring Webmaster Tools, you'll have a deeper understanding of where you stand on the web. You can identify and solve problems that otherwise you'd not be able to track. So don't forget, Webmaster Tools only works if you check it frequently, so don't forget to log in all the time and check on the stats so you can constantly improve your website marketing strategy.